Okay, we're back. I'm gonna be a little bit quiet because it's a little late right now, but I was on a little mini vacation. Coming back to it. Hold on. I don't know how to do this. I forgot how to do this. Alright. Okay. So I think where we left off was um to be honest, I don't even remember what we're
See you
let's just go
later,
ahead and
Howie.
go ahead and talk around. Let's go ahead and look. I think we came back from Alright, so I think we're gonna go ahead and head back to the police station. Probably go ahead and tell Bryant or whoever the new chief is what we did. Wait, did I just rescue my fish? It's not real.
Ground floor. Roof. Laboratory.
I don't think the laboratory is where we need to go, but maybe we go and talk to
Anything
this
else?
guy.
Zip, man. Try me later.
I might have to come back to this video, I'll be honest. Bear with you, I might have to come back to this video. How do I get out of here? I mean, if we just take like a quick evaluation of what just happened. I want to talk to you here. Nothing to do.
Mainframe and shooting range. Lockup.
Maybe lock up. Talk to him again, see what's going on.
I got some more questions for you.
Your associate, Ms. Steele, has already taken my statement. I have nothing more to say unless I have an attorney present.
What do you know?
Zero that would interest you, Detective.
Alright, it's all the same stuff. Honestly, from how long I've been gone, probably about a week, do not remember what to do, where to go. It sucks because I gotta be quiet right now. Alright, hold on. Um, let's go check out the apartment at least. That's the one place we haven't been, so might as well go check that out. We're on the roof. McCoy's gotta run faster, I'll be honest. Oh my gosh, what a long run. Whoa! Oh! What'd I do? What'd I just do? Oh my gosh, that's something I can't do anything. I can't click. I think my mouse died, yo.
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Who is that?
Working on it.
Keep it up.
Gaff.
You just might have a future in this business.
Who's Gaff?
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
Gaff's talking about Okay, I can't talk to him anymore, but I have to go find Kipple.
Yuck. Yuck.
He was gonna attack me.
Yuck.
Oh man, I don't know I don't know what to do. Gaff came in and told me to go check out.
Number, please.
I don't know what my floor number is.
Apartments. Ground floor. Roof.
McCoy, 88F.
Okay,
88. Thank
I'm 88F. I don't want to like redo this and then have like
I lived with the
no
best
reaction
gal
to
I've
it.
ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have
Oh,
someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job. And the
oh,
retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
little pooch. What I got going on over here?
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Give her a little bit of foods.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
More treats. Alright, let's see what's on the TV. Not the TV. Esper, light than ever.
Scanning video disc.
Oh, okay,
Two
so this is where I
enhanceable
use the.
images
Oh, okay.
found.
So we come here and we use some of the
Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
let's enhance via name.
Run sitter crime scene.
Alright, let's dig in, guys. So this is the real runner stuff that we have to do. So we need an enhanced image. We're gonna look right here. I'm gonna have Mr. Run Sitter. Triangulate. Position. What is he doing? Okay. I think I... Let's see what this is all about. There was a tiger here. Do I click any of these things? Click any of these? What does this do? No, I think that exits out. Let's come back out. Let's take a look at this. Okay, we can't take a look at that. We could take a look at him, we could take a look at this, a little bit in the middle. Take a look at her desk. See if anything was like out of the ordinary. I don't know if this is like... There we go. What is this? Is that a person? Or is that a animal? No, it's not. It's not like skip that over. Might be a. Oop. That kind of looks like a person to me. I'll be honest. It's probably not. Enhance. Data 7. Pyro. What does this have to do with anything? Oh, look at here she is right here. Okay.
Run sitter crime scene.
Okay, so this is before run sitters, this is after run sitters. Obviously we have 2 men right here. Looks like the people is what we're looking for. Oh my gosh, enhanced. Do I press something? I'm guessing something. Okay, no, that's not what I want to do, but what does that do for me? Guys, what does this do for me? Alright, hold on. I think we just focus on this thing right here, especially like maybe what the car was used. license plate. No. Maybe I can like press a little something on the side. Scroll power. Okay, no. Honestly, I don't know what to do here, but we have case evidence. Uh, the guy's there. Check it out outside. What is that noise? They're like, "Woo." Like my bedroom. Got a little bottle of ingredients down there. Potion.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
Nexus 6. So Zubin's part of Nexus 6, of course. He ran away. We're over here thinking about it. Love the music, love the balcony. Love everything in this whole... Love this whole scene. It's like you hear a little bit of rain, but I don't see any rain.
No messages. I'm in demand.
Oh, this like leaves the room.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Oh. It's been one of those days. Retrack 2. Oh, so you...
Got your delivery here, man.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
What's happening right now?
It's about a third of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turning that dial, okay? When I say...
Please, can you control your rat?
You're right.
That Ricky's a pure
That's that
chihuahua.
little corgi. That's Chihuahua.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring, boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6?
What does that mean?
You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Oh.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now.
Oh.
Where be your research on Nexus 6? I need test studies, contacts, the works.
Only simulator.
On the simulator. On extraterrestrial gravity. Is he Nexus 6?
One more minute, you be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes, they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear. I don't have...
He kind of reminds me of Peter Griffin.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers. Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance.
Who's Hannibal Chu?
To him that I am.
Where?
DNA Row. They're all working.
Oh, also Kipple is something we gotta explore, and then now DNA row. I don't know what that means.
Miserable package, man.
No.
Probably we don't have to explore. Oh, you took him. What does that mean? New day. Got ready.
Pick up.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Gouza.
Very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry. I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right. But we also got a sweet little break at it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Perfect.
Beautiful. How many perps?
Just one. I don't know if it's related
One.
to the Runciter deal or not. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
Does he know? Alright. We could literally sleep right now. What if I skipped the day? Just didn't go. Let's go and feed the dog real quick.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
What if you just pet him, like just.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Our name Maggie? Forgot her name. Oh my gosh, Maggie. Alright. Something tells me that we gotta find out what these discs do. Gonna find anything. But we have footage. So I'm guessing that's all we need. Time to go.
Your floor number, please.
So I guess we have like straight access to Tyrell's corporation now. That body's gone. I don't know if that was Zubin. Maybe it was it. All I got was yuck. It looked like Zubin came to attack me. What would happen if I didn't do anything? I guess we'll never know, right? Okay, I'm actually excited for this because I like Taro. I like Taro Corporation, the whole building, the owl. I like it all.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grab test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd you get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduler ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
Ordered in
I might
chicken.
have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so I'm just meaning I need to come back to him for some reason, but maybe I could go in to see what he's. You gonna say the same
One
thing?
more thing.
Oh,
I've told you everything I know, Detective. I gotta work. These monitors don't watch themselves.
Yeah, it's a tough gig.
now he's on the job, right? Alright, so this is where he got bamboozled from. The chicken.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
I seen worse, but not by much.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
Stare him through what?
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Oh, his dogs. Oh.
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs.
The little
3 of
chihuahuas,
them. I thought
huh?
about Maggie and nearly threw up.
I could kind of like make out the body, like, ew. Take out food?
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens.
Where's that? What is this? No, there's something right here.
Dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
Ricky. Which dog?
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours.
Let me find
and now
something
it was
different. My bad.
dogs.
There's a
3 of
bone.
them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Okay. So bone, can't get it. Okay, go check his body real quick. Let me just see if there's anything else I can grab real quick. I don't want to click that. You already know what it's gonna, you already know what it's gonna say.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story. The killer was an expert. The charge had been big enough to do the job, but not big enough to shatter the soundproof walls of the float chamber. But I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him. Disgusting.
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 Okay, so he has something to say about this guy, but
Disgusting.
I wonder if that was Zubin that we hit when we first got to the apartment. Alright, let's see what else.
Spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
That would mean now. Let me see one more time.
Spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
So far we got like the wire piece out of his head. I don't know what that means, but it's on Cyberpunk. We're gonna go ahead and ask the security guard about it. If he doesn't know, then we're gonna go probably to the science lab, have him like analyze.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me.
It looked like
the
a
cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row.
Animoid Row. So it looks like we got another place there to find out what that's all about. What is this?
It was a Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series, the kind of glossy hype that ends up littering the floor at trade shows. This
Okay.
one was for the new entertainment model, a
Brochure.
comedian designed to entertain the troops off-world.
He knows a lot about this off-world business.
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed, not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their passwords, but what would the GravLab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and incept dates?
I remember Roy Batty just like, what are the incept dates? I don't know if he actually said that, but I remember those words. What are incept dates? Someone let me know.
Lagging behind again?
Oh, look it's
Cougar didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to this Tyrell debacle.
Think so?
How's yours connected to mine?
I'm still fitting the pieces together. You know the Moonbus massacre that went down last month?
Moonbus. We talked about
Yeah,
that.
mentioned something about it.
The rogue skin jobs probably flew to Earth. And one of them is a demolitions expert, similar MO to your Vic upstairs.
Hell of a coincidence.
I'll call you if I find out anything more about your case.
She won't go. Why didn't she go up? I thought you had the same business to attend. Let me go and ask the security guard about this headpiece, headwire.
You friendly with Eisendoller?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisendoller, he almost never left his lab.
Oh.
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air outside and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his job?
Grub test chief engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform in different planetary gravitational fields. That kind of thing. One of the other engineers could tell you more.
He was just chilling in there with his dogs, so what kind of testing is that?
You know if anyone lost an earring like this one lately?
Yeah.
Not one of the employees, that's for sure. The boss enforces a strict dress code around here.
How did Eisendoller's moo-moo fit in?
Hey, you know, company rules only apply to the lesser mortals.
I need to find out who Eisendoller is and what a muumuu is. But also, is Eisendoller Marcus?
How do I get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Yeah.
Well, you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know offhand.
What's
I
her
get
name?
the picture.
Rebecca?
You know anything about Tyrell's computer system?
Security's tight as a drum, if that's what you're asking.
Somebody tried to access restricted data from the terminal in Dr. Eisendoller's office.
But they couldn't get in.
Yeah. Looks like Dr. Tyrell keeps his files safer than he keeps his employees.
True story, my
I may
bad.
have more questions for you later on.
Alright, let's
Yes,
see
sir.
what we can go take. I believe we got everything we can from here. We have Moonbus, Eisendoller, videotape, and we gotta go back to Animoid Row. Don't even know what that means. Let's go there anyways. We have like the kitchen. We got a couple of things actually. Let's when we get out. It's like a little like market going on out here. All right, hold on. Look at so we have what's going on out there. Limping footprints, dog.
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Okay, I need to figure out how to use this thing. Okay, so whereabouts, associated crime scenes with the AM. It's gonna be Run Sitters View B, office statements, graceful footprints, and door forced. What does that mean? Clue. Detonator
The
wire.
detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the
Okay.
whole story. The killer was an expert. The charge had been big enough to do the job, but not big enough to shatter the soundproof walls of the float chamber. It was a
The
Tyrell
pamphlet.
sales brochure for the Nexus series. The
Don't
kind
know
of
what that's
glossy
gonna tell me. That I'm gonna need victim information. I think what I want to look for is that like how we elite. No, Kingston Kitchen Box.
Kingston Kitchens. Where have
I
I heard that before?
I think it's somewhere over here. So we're gonna go ahead and go ahead and check it out. Looks like a bunch of things will come over. I don't know. Is there? Ooh, wait. Talk to them. Fish market.
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish.
What do I need to know? What do I need to?
Every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No, thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. Official LPD business.
Yeah, let's get it right.
Down at end of Animal Row, you see big green sign?
Yeah.
You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. Hope he stays healthy.
She.
At least she cares, right? And now she walked away. Now we're never gonna get fish from her ever again. We could go inside there. We can go straight and to talk about. I think we can talk to him.
Hey, you.
Let's see, run there. I want to go down here for some reason, but I don't know if it's gonna. What the fuck?
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Okay. Isn't this hey, that's the
Hey.
You're horning into my action, rookie.
Ooh.
Take a stroll.
What are you talking about? You're following me. You're following me. You have no idea what you're talking about. This guy got a snake on his neck.
Might I interest you in a snake, noble one?
Not today, thanks.
I'm not gonna find out anything because she's here.
Hey.
You're horning into my
Where's he
action,
at?
rookie. Take a stroll.
I heard my cat, but she's so mad.
You
What?
know anything about insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one. Save that I feed them to my snake.
I would think so, right?
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
They all died after the war, yes.
So the fakes must be pretty expensive.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now I'm more interested in the insect.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door. She's an expert on such things and will cut a wonderful deal with friends.
I need to ask you...
Certainly the LPD must have better things to do than to question a humble merchant over and over again about the same things.
Okay, that's
Why
not.
aren't you out arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob fellow?
Who's Bob?
Bob?
He owns the armament shop up the street.
Okay.
He's insane, noble one, insane.
Okay.
He takes peculiar pleasure in agitating all the vendors
Bob
around
from.
him. I cannot even go out for a shish kebab without worrying whether Bob is going to sabotage my snakes.
You can't go out for a shish toke without Bob harassing his snakes. Now we're gonna have to go talk to Shish Took and Insect Lady. Is that still?
McCoy, LPD.
Is that male version still? Alright, honestly I don't wanna bother him again, but we're gonna come down here. I'm gonna go up the other street first, see if it's connected to the same thing. Honestly it might be. And then actually after we talk to there's a bunch of stuff here. Let's talk to him.
2 minutes. That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't encourage browsers. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
Okay.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
I don't have money, do I?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed. The finest, most authentic anyone can get.
He's like selling like jewelry though, so like what exactly would I be really looking for? Looks like I could do different. Oh, I can't go in? I was about to go in after him. Can I not go in there?
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Come over
McCoy,
here.
LPD.
I didn't mean to click that. So I guess he doesn't want to sell to me anyways. This is kind of cool right here. I like this. This little stray right here. What is he eating? Slop.
I got a couple of questions
Scott.
for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want
Hawker's
chit-chat,
Barkeep.
you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
Hawker's Barkeep. Alright, let me get my one question in. Oh, what'd I take? A drink?
Pour me one.
Just one?
One more.
One, but one good one.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that next time. He's gonna look at me like.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
Didn't hear you take one? How many am I gonna drink? Honestly, I'm not gonna drink anymore. Because he's just gonna talk to anyone right here. No drinking on the job. Oh, we already drank a little bit. We're gonna go talk to him. Something's going on with him. Something that, is just rotisserie chicken?
Step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow in
Mama
your
Isabella.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
questions. They always need answers.
That stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up. Only dirty chinion. It put a spring in your step, man. The ladies, they be loving you.
Who said that?
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisendaler at the Tyrell building?
Oh.
Eisendaler. Oh, Eisendaler, yeah.
That's the takeout box we have.
Can't eat.
I'd show you the takeout box I have right now, actually.
No, sir. No deliveries to him no more. Not since last month. He be way behind.
Got a little enchilada in the back.
Not for a month, eh?
At least. No more till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead.
Dead. Who's this right here? You see that? Can I click anything? I like this little stop though.
Thanks for
Like.
your time.
All right, so I guess we're just here
Thanks for
to
your time.
we're here to just lay down the news. But if we were to keep on, yo, where are we going, guys? Bullet Bob's. Let's go back to Hawkers. Oh my gosh! All right. I can't press anything over here, so we're gonna just wait. Why can't I go? Okay, I was about to say why can't I go back? We're gonna go ahead and go back. I don't know what that business. I don't know the business about going all the way up there is. So, he has a problem with some dude over here. We're gonna go talk to him real quick. After we get him, I'm gonna end this video real quick. We're gonna go ahead and hop on the next one. It's the same place, so shit. So, who has a problem with who?
Excuse me, pal.
Oh, Bob. Bob's the guy that he has a problem with. Bob. Go talk to Bob. He says that he has he's like insane.
That a 45 blaster under your coat, or you just happy to be here?
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
6 feet.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh?
Cyberpunk. Blade Runner, yes.
Jesus.
Just.
Jesus.
I thought it was a camera at first. Alright.
How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job must have been pretty damn quick getting by Davy like that.
Has ever talking about
He's
Holden
the
like
best
that?
in the business.
He'll be back on the job soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Now that we're done talking about
I
Holden.
hear you've been waving guns around on Anemoid Row.
Who's been telling you that crap? That lying Egyptian snake oil salesman?
Hassan?
That's the one. I should have popped him when I had the chance.
Oh my gosh.
You want to know what really happened? I wanted to get my daughter a present for her birthday, right? I bought an iguana from that crook Hassan. And the damn thing ran out of juice just 2 days after I plucked down a shitload of chinyen. Son of a bitch wouldn't give me a refund. So I threatened to burn down his shop.
Oh,
Sometimes you just gotta be philosophical about these things.
That's exactly what my wife says.
Bullet Bob has a wife.
I heard of you.
Terrifying.
Is that right?
You ain't done much.
I just got assigned.
Guys like you get hurt real easy.
Okay.
Meaning what, exactly?
It ain't like you're a real Blade Runner. Not like Steel or Gaff.
They get hurt sometimes,
Hello?
too. It's a dangerous business.
I'm just as much as a Blade Runner as Steel.
How'd you feel about taking a little...
Steel's
test?
behind me. She's following me.
Void comp?
Let's do the void comp.
You come into my shop and you want to VK me?
Let's get VK.
Relax. I just...
It's funny. You thinking I'm a rep.
Can we just try it out?
Set up the test. We'll see what's what around here.
Let's try it out. Alright guys. This is Blade Run.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention.
I don't know what I'm doing, guys, but let's go ahead and try it.
Downtown, 4th sector. Hey, this is great. Should I be sitting any special way?
Just relax. You've been drafted into the Army. During a boot camp hazing, you're bound, blindfolded, and forced to eat worms.
The poor little guys. That's the Army for you. Chew you up and spit you out. You know what I mean?
What is it? If it goes left, it's replicant.
How old are you?
35. And still young enough to kick your ass.
Okay. I see a little bit of what's going on here. Let me try a high intensity question and see if it gets a little bit
You
flustered.
get into the pen to feed the pigs. In their
Look
excitement,
at this, like,
the
I
animals
can't
knock
point
you
it, but
down
look
into
at
the
the
mud.
top.
Using a butcher knife,
The top meter.
you slit the throat of the nearest sow. You're covered in blood as you stumble to your feet.
Now why the hell would I do something like that?
You tell me.
No way. I served my time. I've opened men up from belly to throat. But butchering animals? This test ain't right.
Okay.
Using the first words that come into your mind, describe your childhood.
Peaceful.
Really?
Sure, once I took the axe to my ma. Joke, that's a joke. Boy, you should have seen your face.
I don't know what the I means. That hasn't done anything, but let's
You're
ask the
giving
medium
a speech
question.
to a crowd of hundreds. First, one person starts to laugh.
Why?
You tell me.
Finish the question.
He leans over and says something to the people around him. Soon the whole audience is roaring with laughter and pointing at you.
I don't like it when people laugh at me.
Nobody does.
No, I mean I really don't like it.
That was a replicant reaction gauge. Let's go and do a high intensity question.
What do you think it's like to be a replicant?
Scary.
Really?
Hey, if every right-thinking citizen was out to waste my ass, yeah, I'd be scared.
I'm getting a lot of like replicant reactions
A
here.
man dressed in rags
But let me go ahead and
approaches
check.
you on the street and asks for money.
Is his eye getting a
Tell
little?
him to get a job. Ain't he heard there's a labor shortage around here?
What happens if I do it all the way up here?
You're at a restaurant with friends.
In high intensity.
One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
I kicked the crap out of the sicko.
It's both, though.
You
Medium.
suddenly feel the urge to commit suicide.
I guess I picked the right line of work.
Are you taking any drugs?
Hey, I get tested every week.
Test terminated.
So that's it?
Yeah?
Since you didn't shoot me, I must have registered.
I got a lot
It was
of
touch and go there for a while.
It was.
Well, you know, I think about skin jobs all the time. Try to get into their heads. Maybe that's what the deal is.
Watch him beat Nexus 6, like, that would ruin my mind. He honestly, Hassan has had deals, run-ins with him, like, for the longest time, to, you know, have beef, so
You
he
got
might not
any
be.
decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff? Because I know them police issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Yeah, I know how it is. If you want to drop a skin job, you need a little extra oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere. If you got the chin yen for it.
Okay, let's have it.
Did I just give him chinians? What did he give me? Maybe give me some, Alright, guys.
Thanks for your time.
So, God, you see the turret following me? You see that turret following me? What's it called?
You got anything that's a match for these?
Alright. Let me see. Alright, guys. That was a little bit long there, but I had fun. We're gonna go ahead and go right back on this. Sorry, I'm speaking too fast. We're gonna get back on this. Just try not to mess it up. I'm gonna save it and then start another one again. Kind of started this off a little bit shaky, but I just don't want to be too loud. And then my cat's having fun right now, making a mess. So I'm gonna go clean that up. All right.